Hey everybody, it's James here with the Sawyer Family Reviews channel. Today is Wednesday, February 6, 2019. This is your weekly comic book pickups video. Every week I pick up my boys at least one comic each. Oftentimes it's more than one. I pick up my daughter Gracie one as well, even though she can't read yet. And as always, I pick up my comics at Queen City Comics in Fairfield, Ohio. Zip code 45014. If you're in the area and into comics, go check out the shop. All right, let's jump right in. True Believers has now switched off from the Conan focus to Ms. Marvel or Captain Marvel, since the Captain Marvel movie's coming out. As you can see, they've even put Captain Marvel in here on top of the Ms. Marvel, so that you know, hey, this is who we're talking about here. This movie's coming out. Don't forget, this movie's coming out. So we're getting these reprints. As always, these are $1 reprints of classic Marvel stories tied into a current event, which is Captain Marvel. Don't forget, Captain Marvel. And in case you forget, Captain Marvel. This one reprints Ms. Marvel #1 by Jerry Conway and John Buscema. So we're going to get some Ms. Marvel. A little skimpier outfit back then. We got Scorpion, we got J. Jonah Jameson. We got Ms. Marvel doing her thing. Yeah, there's that one. The boys just aren't really huge Captain Marvel / Ms. Marvel fans, so I don't know how much they're going to enjoy them, but they're only $1, so how can you go wrong? I think they'll enjoy this one more because they have other characters in here that they know better, like Super Skrull and Spider-Man. This is a reprint of Marvel Team Up number 62, featuring Spider-Man and Ms. Marvel going up against the Super Skrull. It's written by Chris Claremont from X-Men fame and drawn by John Byrne of Everything fame. Look at this. Oh yeah. Yeah, this one's looking like a lot of fun. A lot of these old Marvel team-ups were really good. They're kind of just, hey, don't be too bogged down by continuity of these characters. Just jump in and enjoy a cool team-up issue. Realms. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that's it for True Believers. I don't know how long this Captain Marvel thing is going to last. It'll probably be all month, I would guess, what with the movie coming out. I don't know if I'm going to get... I think there was one of the Marvel Knights ones that we skipped, just because I knew they would have no interest in it. There's some of the newer Captain Marvel books that I'm not sure if they'd have that much interest in, so I don't know if I'm going to get all those or not. We'll see. Next up is a book for Gracie. Yeah, it's not Ducks, and it's not Disney. It's a Barbie comic from Marvel from back in the day. She has now discovered Barbies and has told me that, Dad, I love Barbies. So I dug through the back issues and found this old Barbie comic from Marvel. You know, she's just going to look at the pictures and she's going to know that it's a Barbie comic. So that'll be exciting for her. I don't think that Keaton's going to read this one. Pretty sure he's going to probably skip that time. All right. Next up. Keaton had no new books this week, so he's getting some back issue stuff. I think last video I picked up X-Men The Hidden Years #1 for him. This time I got 2 and 3. This, you know, after buying that issue, I remember how fun this series was. This is John Byrne filling in the gaps after the original X-Men run ended and they switched over to reprints, and before the Giant Size X-Men #1 brought in the new team. So John Byrne and Tom Palmer are the writers and artists on this book. John Byrne is teasing a return to the X-Men with a book similar to this that would take place after X-Men issue 136. That would be like the new team and what would have happened had Phoenix lived. And Scott not quit the team and all that stuff. So, as you can see, this issue, you're getting some classic John Byrne stuff with the original team. That's the same thing in this next issue. These you can find in your back issue bins, and they're all pretty cheap. I know the second volume of the X-Men The Hidden Years trades is expensive, but the actual back issues are pretty cheap. So if you're just wanting some fun original X-Men action and some classic John Byrne artwork, take a look at your comic shop's back issue bins and hit up X-Men Hidden Years, because, yeah, look at that. It's fun, and that looks like a fun book. Next up is a book from my pops, Mystery Science Theater 3000, the comic, issue 4. As shown in the last few issues, this is where they kind of jump around different comic genres, I think. So they make fun of different movies in the show. In order to do that in the comic, they jump around to different comic genres. I'll flip through it here. But created for comics by Joel Hodgson, developed for comics by Joel Hodgson and Harold Buchholz. Hold on. Created and developed? Two different things? I don't get that. Written by that Harold guy. Joel Hodgson, Mac McGinnis, Seth Robinson, Cheryl Volpe, Mary Robinson. That's a lot of writers. Host segment art is by Todd Knock, and the in-comics art is by 3 different people, Mike Manley, Jack Pollock, Mimi Simon. That's a lot of people for one book. So as you can see, yeah, so here's one genre they're jumping into and checking out, and I love the way they make this look. Their Stranger Things comic should have looked like this. Oh yeah, this is really, whoever's doing this, whoever's trying to one of those artists is doing that, or they're making it look old school, is doing a great job. Let me have another genre. So that's cool. That's for my dad. Next up is a book for Blaze, Conan the Barbarian, number 3, Legacy number 278, by Jason Aaron and Mahmoud Asrar, Matthew Wilson. This is a hot book, man. The shop is sold out of both Conan 1 and Conan 2. Everybody's saying this is a really solid book. I kind of wish I would have gotten... I got the first one for myself, too. I ended up doing that. But I kind of wish I would have got copies for myself, too. But we're out of 2, so I'm out of luck. Jason Aaron, I was talking to my comic shop guy about this. Jason Aaron seems like he has one really good story for just about every character. And this, hopefully, is his really good Conan story. Look at that. Art's good. Clean. Yeah, I need to borrow the 2 and 3 from him. I need to read this. This was cool. And then we've got, also for Blaze, Daredevil number 1, Legacy number 613. They've done another Daredevil issue 1. I'm so sick of Marvel doing this again and again. They can't stop. This time it's a new team. We got Chuck Zdarsky. I don't know who that first name is. Marco Cicchetto. So the Daredevil run ended with Charles Soule, or whatever his name is, with the Death of Daredevil storyline. Then we had that Daredevil Man Without Fear miniseries thing going on. And now we've got a new Daredevil number 1. The art seems clean. So far I'm not seeing any Daredevil. I don't know how that whole thing ended. Oh, there's some Daredevil. There's Daredevil. I don't know. He'll give this a shot. He really liked that previous writer, that Charles Soule guy. So I don't know if he's going to stick with this just because it's Daredevil, or if it really was that writer that kept him on the book, reading the book. And last is a book for me. I want to say a shout out to KCA. Your name on YouTube is just letters. Who advised me that I really don't need to buy all those previous X-Men issues to feel caught up on this book. As long as I read that X-Men Return of Cyclops book that I picked up the other week, I really don't need to read those first 10 to feel like I'm jumping into this. He said that was more essential to what you're going to read into this new creative team. That storyline ended and it wasn't that great. So if I can't make it through that Uncanny X-Men number 2, because I hated Uncanny X-Men number 1 so much, then I wasn't really going to miss too much. So I followed his advice, and I read the Uncanny X-Men 2, and it was awful. And I actually got the 3 as well, and I also thought it was awful. There's just too much of the constant joking. Every character's got to be constantly joking. In stressful situations, they're constantly joking, and it got really annoying. So I don't think I'm going to keep going on that, on picking up the back issues. But I did pick up 11, because as you can see, Cyclops is back. I'm hopeful that this isn't just a tease along the top, and this actually may end up being the team at some point, like the Jim Lee team. This is probably just a memory of Cyclops along the top, but man, that would be great to get back to that team. So Cyclops is back. Wolverine is going to be back. Where's the creative team on this? Where was that at? And it says on the front, Rosenberg LaRocca. Oh, Salvador LaRocca is doing the art on this. That's cool. I don't really know what Rosenberg has written before, but man, that art's nice. So this is a big, giant issue. Hang on, let me get through some of this. So you can see Wolverine's back. Cyclops is back. I was hoping to find the creative team. Is it in the back here? I guess I missed it. I guess I missed it. Well, it's this guy. His last name is Rosenberg. I don't remember the guy's first name, sorry. But I do know that name, and I don't think I mind his writing. I think it's actually okay, maybe. For some reason, I'm remembering that name and thinking there was a book I read that was okay by him. I could be wrong. So, this is it. This is Cyclops back with the team, Wolverine back with the team, and hopefully this is the steps towards Uncanny X-Men being a recognizable team again for me, at least. I would love to read X-Men again. So if they can get back to a team somewhat like this front cover, I'd be super excited. So I'm going to give this a shot. We'll see how it goes. The thing that stinks, though, since it's a big issue, $7.99. This book is $8. That is ridiculous. Even for a big issue like this, $8 for a comic is getting out of control. Yeah, I'm not really digging that, but we'll see. Okay, so that's everything this week, guys. Again, thanks to KCA for that tip. As always, if you like the videos, if you enjoy them, click like, click subscribe, all that jazz. If you have any recommendations or anything I should not read, like say, oh yeah, you don't need to do that like this KCA did, leave it in the comment section below. All my books are sliding everywhere. Yeah, so see you guys next week.